Yo, gamers. How's everybody doing? Snack Comb with the 54 months of resubscription. Comb, thank you so much. Welcome to the birdcage. Or welcome back to the birdcage. I've cleaned out your shit for you. And, because it's still treat month. Treat. Hell yeah. Comb, thank you so much. Zebra, hi, hello. Kingo, with a big yo. Pixel with a checking for mimics, I guess. he got a spoony sub. And Snack with a thing that she say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I'm cozy in my bed and I'm watching Sis on stream. I'm sure that's some song or something, I don't know. How's everybody diddly doing? Nine. Probably don't need this anymore, right? Wait. Holy cracked! Ace Attorney 9! They did it! They did it! It's wild to not know it, but I also didn't figure you would. Wow, Pixel's back is so sore? Oh no. Delete. Yeah, they skipped 7 and 8. Okay. Oh, doesn't matter. Text? What the hell's this? Huh. Get rid of that shit. Who needs that? Who needs that? You know you're here. Take a sippies. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good Tuesday? I already asked that. Kingo said, doing alright? I'm doing alright. It's Tuesday. It's March 31st. It's Snack Attack 8's birthday. Happy birthday, Snack. Doxed. And, guys, there was no Chainsaw Man. That shit is over. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, I'm going to post this in Zebra's server. Are we keeping it in the tags forever? That's a great question. I don't know. Here as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, it would feel, it's a part of the identity at this point. You know, would I get rid of boxes and bags after this? Probably not. So you're not getting rid of High Sis. IYKFGYK just always feels relevant. But you know what there was today? Fucking One Piece spoilers. And Twitter keeps being like, Eh? Eh? Don't you? Do you want to know about this, right? You like One Piece? Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know? There are also 2 entire Miles games out there. True, true. Yo, and with the 5 stream streak, it's Comb Night. You'd think it was July 11th. What's up, buddy, bro? Sizz Nomura Oda invoking Final Saga? Yes, Final Saga. Ace Attorney enters its Final Saga. Ace Attorney will probably be done in 2 to 4 years. Or, I guess, in our case, in 2 to 4 streams. What if I was like, yeah, I think I can finish this game up in, 2 to 4 more streams? 4, believable. But maybe not. 2? No. Three? No. Alright, gamers. Should we get started? I think I did it so that we can watch the cutscene again. I'm gonna plug my controller in. If you finish this in 2 streams, you would still probably be going when I woke up tomorrow. we could just do the movie. We could do Ace Attorney Final Chapter Prologue the movie. Sometimes animes, sometimes their final arcs is a movie. What if we do the 20-hour non-stop stream? That would be miserable. The last session probably will be super long. Yeah, I bet it will. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry. No, I can't start a job. Not till Ace Attorney's over. We're ready. We're ready. Guys, last week we finished up Case 4. And it was super fun. We talked about guns. We did a whole little slideshow. That was fun. And then we did watch the little teaser. And it seems like it's gonna be raw. What did the little picture look like? Raw. Us. I don't know who that cloaked woman is down there. Bridge to the Turnabout. I couldn't remember what it was called. But obviously, Bridge. She. I would bet that this is the longest non-rise from the Ashes case in the trilogy, even without the 3 days, but I could be exaggerating. It's been a long time. I mean, I believe it. If it's the final case, it's probably going to be a lengthy one. We could easily still be here, April 28th. Which would make this 5 streams. This case. I don't remember how many streams Rise from the Ashes was, but it was many. It was lots. I could probably look it up real fast. If I head to Yield and Playlists Discord. Scroll up a bit. Scroll up a lot a bit. Remember the first fucking Phoenix Wright was so long ago. Oops. Let's see here. This is a two-parter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rise from the Ashes was 6 streams. For the record. So I think this could be 4 or 5. I could see that then. If it's maybe not as long as Rise, but definitely longer than everything else. I will be taking the Wednesday after off. Hell let's. You're not here. You're not here for. You're here for. You're here for bridge. Oh god, I'm gonna vomit. Foot. Ball. Sword. Shichi Shito. The treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword. The fates of seven will be intertwined here. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. That being the only important element from the first game, apparently. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. Literally all roads lead to one point, is what this is saying. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, gasp, the illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. I don't think I said that word right. I don't think I can tell you exactly what that word means, either. Oh, but February 6, 9:48 a.m. Written Cola Law Offices. Hey, Nick. I hope the last two words of the series are, hey, Nick. Implacability? Alright. Hey, Nick. The sword of life intertwines us all to one road. The road to the detention center. Woohoo! I was looking at, oh, I remember. I was looking at my, like, Snapchat memories, and I had taken a Snapchat of, a couple of people in Discord posting, the gif of Marie Persona, like, dancing, and I was looking at some of the usernames at the time, and Snacks was Maya Fey Speculator. If you remember, years and years ago, the question was, do we think Sis will like Maya? And the answer is yes. I think it was Snack, Will, and Zebra, but I don't, off the top of my head, remember what Will or Zebra's names were. Yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you? Jesus, it's not even 10 a.m., Maya. Can I wake up a second here? Sure. You are a spirit medium, after all. Nick, you know how I'm cooler than you and better at you than everything and anything? But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I'm gonna pose that question with any she character. It's true. And the answer is usually yes. Let her have this one, Nick. I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up! Is she gonna come flying through the window on a... Is she gonna rappel down and break through the window? We're going on a field trip! Pearls? Pearly? Ah! So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick! Vacation! Vacation! Hooray! Hooray! Oh, well, 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 if it isn't the ageless fucking... the ageless being. I didn't even see that. I looked over and it was gone already. Was it just cheap views? They moved the button? It's possible. Snack Child, hooray. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? Is there also a picture of Rondolite on it? It's the New Year's issue of Oh Cult! Winter Spiritual Location Special. That's cute. That's a cute name. My kick was too slow. That's raw zebra. Oh. Probably looks so happy. Yeah. Makes me want to take the human centipede poster up on the wall and bash her over the head with it. Maximize your spiritual potential with just one night of intensive training. Look, it's all here on the Oh Cult Today app. I've got the app, Nick. Look, you can play Guess That Yokai. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say, sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains. I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Oh yeah? Is it at Eagle fucking Peak? No wonder, of course there's a spiritual fucking shrine up there. That place was that place was full of cosmic energy 5 years ago or 6 years ago or however long. Are you kidding me? Now I definitely don't want to go. You're up, Pearly! Nick hears a cannon fire, and roughly 1.5 seconds later, Pearl crashes through the window. Glass everywhere, dusts her off, and starts doing that pose. Yeah, they blast her off from the hotel. Yeah, they did mention this in that trial. It's true. They mentioned it like 4 times, like, and there's that weird spiritual temple nearby. Pay attention, Sis. What did that guy from the hotel sound like? Was he like an oh yes kind of guy? I don't remember. We're doing this for Mr. Wright, or Mr. Nick. Oh yeah, I write him a letter every other day. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Hello! Yeah. La la la. I got my Pearly all covered in oil. Putting Pearl in a rubber ball and dropping her off out of a building. Locking Pearl into a rubber furnace and dropping her off the top of Wright and Cola law offices. To test the new insulation system. Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. You and what amount of money? Yeah! And I signed up for the special course. Sha-sha-sha. I think Maya's always like, sha-sha-sha. She's like moving her shoulders. She always does little shimmies, I think. You know when like Marge starts getting nice with it in the one matcha or whatever video. Why pay for an expensive matcha? I think she gets fun with it. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. One egg yolk. One egg yolk. is like that's an Ace Attorney guy, right? Like that would be that's like a chef. It's like a chef from like a breakfast place. And you'd be like, "Oh yeah, Juan egg yolk. That's who I'm talking to here. You witnessed the murder." Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you'd better start packing your stuff. I'm glad we got... Is it in Pearl's contract that she can't be in, like, a Case 3? I guess she wasn't in Case 4, but that was a flashback. It's good to have her back, though. They use her just enough. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. And you're so old. It's about the only thing you're good for. Shoot. Can't just have two dashing young ladies out and about on our own. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. And you don't even do that well, Nick. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. That's just as fun. Yep, yep. Alright, settle down now. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Bleh. Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope. Not going. Not getting out of this chair. I'm gonna be nice and toasty and ski cozy and... What the... What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. Oh, she's got a Magatama. And she looks the same. Ageless being. Oh, she's back. She has even more powers now. This Nummel. This Nunnel. This is fucked. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? Mm-hmm. Sis Nun. This girl. It's... I think Maya was just doing the, like... It's like a Milhouse face where he's... I think he's showing, like his full top row of teeth. And he's like, rapidly, like, raising his eyebrows. I think Maya was doing that. If you know, you know. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Ugh. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Oh no, not the breakout. No, did she get out? Did she get out from the Gumshoe breakout? Did the government... Did the town government cover it up? Did they cover her escape up? Do you think Gumshoe, like, made a dark bargain to get her out of out of level 6 when he let Damon Gant out? Oh, Gumshoe. It's still overall it was still a net positive. Otherwise, how else would have Ron Delight and Desi Delight gotten to know each other, you know? You shouldn't have let any of them out. We had to get Maya. But Gant warned him not to open that cell. That's raw. Mr. Nick? I'll go. Raw. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Says checking. Isn't that great, Pearly? He was the sheriff in those days, yeah. I think she was definitely could potentially be like rogue emperor status in those times. Yes, oh thank you, Mr. Nick. But of course she wouldn't have been officially recognized as an emperor as the town was still they were in their misogyny era. Remember that Wendy Oldbag, and debatably it's kind of unclear I think in the text if Mia was an emperor or not. I think that's deliberately unclear. But at the very least, Wendy Oldbag, we know, only was able to finally achieve emperor status because of the work of Mia. It's all in the text if you go back. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Smile. I'm gonna run your face over some burning coals. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Colt! New Year's issue. In Cult Magazine featuring Hazakura Temple. Dahlia Hawthorne. And who was that, Shinobu? I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple. But I just had to be see for myself. This is the type of message I'd be typing these days. But I just had to see for myself. I just had to be sure. Be sure, see for myself. Who this nun really was. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple, main gate. So we're not even in the town, kind of. I mean, it's all in the town, but like, we are definitely on the outskirts of the town. Come on, Phoenix, get it together. It's so cold here, Nick. I guess then in the photo that would have, or when we saw that body, and I guess it was snow. I think I maybe joked about it being like cocaine or something. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. And change my iconic Maya outfit for the final saga? I don't think so. Ooh, well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo! Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha, Nick. Wow, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly here, she is fine. I think she has spent so much time in the incinerator and in the furnace. I think she just has a naturally higher body temp. She's like, it's not even cold out. I think in this temperature, she is describing what the rest of us would describe as normal. Pearly, achoo. Huh. Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo. Oh, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Pink Magatama. Come now. You must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles as we speak. Ho ho ho! Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. Oh, she seems nice, and she's got a pink Magatama. What could it mean? Are we gonna introduce an entire new power system based on the color of your Magatama here in the final saga? We've done stupider. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think. Oh, yes, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. It's like secret rings. Zebra likes his character. Pixel does too. Rinslet. Rinslet, thank you so much for 17 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the birdcage. I've cleaned out your shit. And because it's still treat month, here's your treat. Treat. She's so close to doing an Osiz, I can hear it. Oh, she's like an older Os. Oh, yes, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? This is also the Lotta Heart voice. Listen, he's only got so many female voices. he can only do but so much. That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? I like to think it's somewhere in between. It's like the Venn diagram of Lotta Heart, Desi Delight, and like Marvin Grossberg. Be womp bonk right in the middle of all that. That's what I like to think of it as. What do you think? Maybe she goes like, well, I say, oh. It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. This is alright. Yeah, see? You can say whatever you want. Ho ho ho! It's the final case. Why not? It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Wow! Reckless? Wahaha! Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations for me. Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please, enjoy yourselves. How did Pearly make reservations here? She's 9. Bikini, age 48. Hardy, motherly head nun of Hazakura Temple, a channeling dojo deep in the mountains. Passed away 2 years ago. It seems so long ago. It has not been very much time in the grand scheme of things. This entire franchise has happened in like 7 years. and I feel like so much has happened. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Alright, Maya. Bits. That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. You know, one of those ice hotel situations you hear about. They gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I think since Pearly booked it, I think we'll be covered in that angle. I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle. Yep, threw a water bottle in the microwave, and I've still got it, Nick. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? Don't be ridiculous. You're so funny. Brr, if the cold doesn't kill me, the Ice Queen over here will finish the job. This ain't the only Ice Queen you gotta worry about this arc, Nick. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? Yeah, it sure is. Looks pretty well maintained, too. This thing kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Kurain Village. We used to be a lot richer, back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see, but now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Too late to be rich and successful, just in time for the 50, am I right, Nick? The Dasani that came with her 50. No refills. Makes sense. Oh, look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things. What if Ron and Desi Delight are here? Snow Ose? Don't worry, we'll bring the heat. Oh, snows! Snows! Most people call that a snowmobile, you know. Snow motorcycle things. Snow blow meal. Same thing. Balls in my mouth vagina crit. Snow blow meal. Watch me snow. Snow blow meal. Flat of snow. Snows. Yeah, too bad. You know, something tells me she might just be here anyway, Maya. Snow blow meal is what the delights do at the ski lounge, yeah. I bet she could race like the wind on this slowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. You're doing this on purpose. Also, I don't think you want the kind of ride she offers. Oh, but I like giving my husband a ride on the snow blow machine. Oh. Are you having a stroke? Ah, I told you, it's Snowmobile. Oh, look, it's a cute little bell tower. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. Oh? So, which do you like better? That or the sound of money? Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick. Just, Maya, it's okay. It was a joke. No, I'm sorry. You're right. What are you apologizing for? No, Nick, she starts crying. Yo, Isaac. Isaac, Desi Delight has been invoked, and it wasn't just from us this time. She's up here doing her snow job, blow machine. I also like the sound of a big bell, Maya. No door? Okay, I think that's everything. Main hall. Suspension. Oh, suspension bridge, huh? Do you think you could take a look at this? I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in demand. And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say. What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick? I think she's trying to say that she's busy. No, I don't think so. But seriously, Nick, what's the deal? Nothing has even happened yet, and you're already shoving evidence into people's faces. You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick? Yeah, you're right. Sure, pin the hypothermia on the lawyer is great fun. Okay. This is most assuredly Bikini in the picture here. Okay, nothing to say yet. You never know. Maybe there's a trophy behind it. Oh, and she is serving. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh, my! You don't even know about that? Oh, forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he said. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We call them Chandos. Up here for short. Comes up often enough, yep. Little Chandoge, I say. Yep. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Yo, Maya Power Up Arc? I mean, literally, that's why we came here, yes. Holy items. If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, yep, it's quite mysterious. The ancient artifacts are here? What do you think they have? Do you think they have, like Wendy Oldbag's badge? You know? Damon Gant's pipe organ? Maybe Bikini is channeling the voices of characters past. I like that. Yeah, we gotta catch Maya up. We need to power up Maya so that she can be the strongest character in the verse for a little bit until Phoenix Wright is ready to power up. What I'm saying is that Maya Fey is the Piccolo of Ace Attorney. Yep, quite mysterious. Spiritual power, these items seems to envelop you. Wow! So Maya Fey is me? I guess so, Will. Well, she can't be the Vegeta. Edgeworth is the Vegeta. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. Phoenix, you regularly encounter ghosts. So what exactly is this special course? You must be incredibly. You might be ready to do that. You might be ready to be devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times! All while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. Uh? It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe even die of hypothermia. I can't really refute Maya Piccolo, but I don't like it. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we don't need to engage with it further if we don't want to, It could just be a joke. Not everything needs to be canon. But she will be powered up, though, is the end goal. So be careful, you hear? Wah-ha-ho-ho-s! Wah-ha-ha-ho-ho-ho-ha! How am I supposed to be careful? I'm Maya. Oh no. I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say, I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Wow! The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? You you mean you mean the girl who's down at the court smacking the gavel for the judge? A-Set, you bet. Helped you do your makeup? Uh, 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 the brag force? When you declared Iris, they ate that emote is raw. It's probably some hype train emote that he gets from mysterious channels where they happen that aren't ours. Iris? You mean like the girl down at the trial? That's what I said. The cute little girl, the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? Oh. So wait, is she stealing A-Set's identity? We gotta get Ota on the case. No, that can't be good. She doesn't need another simp. We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That sounds kind of like... Sorry to cut in, but what did you... Who did you say? That sounds kind of like... She keeps cutting Maya off, and I don't like it. That kind of sounds like... Is it just fun? That kind of sounds like That kind of sounds like fuck. Giving Ota a huge role in the final case. Remember Ratota? Okay, it's just... Oops. Yeah, I don't need that video. This Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? What's up, Tamal? Bro, it's not like that. Glare. No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the Inner Temple, preparing for this evening. Inner Temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? So she's in the Inner Temple, huh? Did we get profile? No. Should we go to main hall or suspend? Let's go to the suspension bridge. Is it the bridge? Oh my god, it is. Well, no, this is Dusky Bridge. So it might not... And it's repaired, so it probably isn't the same bridge. But it could be. February 7th, suspension bridge. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. What is it, like 19 feet? 19. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. Yeah, the real ass font on top of the rock JPEG, and it's really funny. whenever they had to like translate text, it's really funny. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights, is all. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. 16 facts. Looking at the rock, huh, perfect Times New Roman. What do you know? Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Yep. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. But I will anyway. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Isn't it dusky? Read it again, Maya. Times New Roman. I'm more of an Arial girl. It says Dusky Bridge. I like wingdings. Well, it's practically the same thing. Interesting. So, unclear if it's the same bridge, but it's probably the same gorge. At the very least. How come this bridge back there looks more real than that fucking fake-ass lake? Probably because the lake was fake, is why. I have my answer. It's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. Sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. Path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, alright, wooden staircase on it then. You really think that's necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. It says Heavenly Hall right there. Yeah, the lake was fake, that's why. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? I don't have one. You don't have a pencil. You call yourself an attorney. Graffiti is a crime, Maya. So what? We do crimes all the time, Nick. You do crimes all the time, Maya. No. No. Come on. Pencil me. Alright, fine, I'll use my own. The royal we, Nick. Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick, then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. Oh, good idea. Pearl. Oh, Pearl. Hop. She comes hopping up. I was munching on a carrot. Yeah, I bet. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. Foraging for sustenance up in the snowy woods. we really gotta keep an eye on her. Like a large enough bird could fly down and just pick her right up. She really should not be out in nature like this. A little pearly fay getting dropped off in a nest with a bunch of little baby eagles or something. But then I think then she would just start going. "Pop, pop, 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 pop." Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. Guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? Bunch of little pearly eagles. Aw. Oh, and I would want to. The pearly eagles have it made. They're protected. They know I can't fuck with them. And do the special chorus? I think not. Yeah, just starts feeding her worms. Yeah. So long, Mr. Bird. I have to get back to Mr. Nick. What if Pearly Faye's like final arc power up was attack-esque eagle summon? Right? It's canon. Done. Decided. Pearly Faye is gonna obtain dominion over sky creatures by her little hair ties. Yeah. Ah! I think she will have a hawk familiar by the end of this arc. Yeah, Pearly Faye Eagle familiar in the final arc. PFEF for short. Oh, but it'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too. Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm to me. Oh. I've never seen that movie. Yeah, maybe it's like Masamune. Yeah, from Chojin. A raw Sean Connery eagle friend for her. I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? Oh my god, it's ringing. Hello? Oh! People who live here, I guess. Doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. Think of the time difference, Nick. And there were curves. There was like a bend in the path. What town are we even in anymore? Would have been smarter of them to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Good idea. We're really up shit creek now, Parley. It's very raw, Zebra. It's very raw. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. D-U-S-T-Y bridge. There's no T! It says Dusky! Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick. Take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. I'm gonna fill in this K over here. I'm gonna fill this in real fast. I'll meet you back at the hotel. Just fucking defacing the rock, ruining ruining any kind of map or other guide. Pretty sure it says Dusty, Nick. The sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Give me that pencil, Nick! Give me the pencil! Oh my god, fine! Hooray! Oh, they're saying it! They're saying it! Do I look like a pencil holder to you? Some attorney. Ah. Clap back with it, Maya. Some attorney you are. And listen to the birds. Those are the ones that are take Pearl away. You have a T ready? Like a 9? Yeah, we can get on that. that look good? I feel like we can... Make it like ever so slightly lighter. Perfect. Fuck! It was still there. February 7th, Hazakura Temple, main hall. Are these the artifacts? Chiseling that in after Nick walks away. Brought my chisel, Nick. You carry a chisel? You never know. She's been doing that shit all over town. Yeah, big Magatama in the fucking frozen vault. The main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Achoo! Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? Smells like meat and gravy to me. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. I suppose that'll do. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. It belonged to the first spirit medium. Whose name was like Jimmy John or something. No, I take it back. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya is right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes. It all makes sense now. He brought sub sandwiches down the mountain to the people in ancient times. And this is why you don't skip the circus arc. This is why you don't skip the circus arc. Everyone's like, oh, it's a fucking filler arc. Ugh. Nothing happens in it, the plot doesn't move anywhere. You would have totally missed out on the Jimmy John's foreshadowing. Oh, voiced by Natsuno Minami. Oh, I like that. What a cute little acolyte. Ah! The Jimmy John chapter breaks. The Phantom is a meltdown. Just came back to think Jimmy John serves but mashed potatoes. No, but the first spirit medium, whose giant Magatama is there in the background. Their name was Jimmy John's. Their name was Jimmy John. And if you skip the circus arc, you'd be so confused right now. You're never a giant. And that's why they're called sub sandwiches, because he made them small for the people. Good night, everybody. Round of applause. We've done it again. Ah! It's a good thing Donadon's on break. Granny? He invented the literal sub. Greetings to all of you. That's a raw staff you have there, ma'am. Do you have like a kind of cool kind of cope like Irk gaming husband? Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale? How specific? Also, how specific? Oh, we were so close! 6.8, the perfect number to be fucking infuriatingly close to two funny things. The vertical town was built around it! Or horizontal town, do you mean? Do you think the first sub sandwich was what eventually became the road? The road is actually the ancient the ancient molded, petrified leftover of the bun, the bottom bun, or the the bottom roll. Linear town, yeah. Do they think the bottom bun was like a plate? Jesus Christ. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're... You're... You're Miss Elise... Elise Donim? Dunim? Miss... Elise Domin? Domin? Donim? Are you a nobody? Donim? Yeah. Interesting. Luke Atmay revealing this during his broadcast to the world from Impel Down. Oh my god. Civilization sprung up around the giant sub, like how ancient Egypt formed around the dial. That makes sense. I mean, you know, just like literally that makes sense. It's mid-nose nobody. Miss Elise Donim. Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Fay. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, Adoba. Who is she, Nick? Maya, you don't know? I see it now. Zvari! A fortune teller? I've got all your books, Miss Donim. Oh, what a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise. So, fortune teller or not, come on, I got a point writing on this. Books? What the hell? You write those P.O. books? And this is my friend Masamune! Oh, that's wonderful, little girl. Books? P.O. author? We may be looking at the author of the P.O. series. She might be the one. I'm down. If Pearl Fay has books, they're almost certainly P.O. books, right? It's the final case. We gotta start tying up threads, all right? Start thinking about some of these things. Says Oda Nomura, who's the author of the P.O. books? I just gotta know. Oh, well, you'll know when the time is right. It's a certain character, and they live there. Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? An author, maybe? Yes, and an illustrator. Of picture books! Okay, yes. Creator of Pio in the house. If she's also a spirit medium, I mean, and she looks to be, or maybe she's just dressed up like it as part of the course. Wow. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Like all of the books in your office, Nick. Alright, step aside, man. We have to do bits first. It's all been in the text all along. What if the Pio books are like... Because you know how that they've like... You know how the Pio books have come up at every turn? What if they were like prophetic? You know? What if they spoke of events to come? Give me a chapter of the week every week during the shit. But the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kind of like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. So you do favor graffiti. I'm going back to the stone, Nick. They were like written with flanium ink. That's raw. The flanium pen. Yeah, they were all about the professions of all the major characters, right? Like the chosen ones destined to meet on the path of destiny, which the game literally stated would all end in one place. Except we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I can't read these walls. It's a stack of straw zabuton cushions. Zabuton? Maya told me this type of zabuton is called Enza, although I'm starting to believe it could have been literally anything else. That girl might not be able to read. Suppose if I'd never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. We can't take anything Maya has told us, like, as truth. Literally anything she's ever described to us could be off by a single letter, and we, in any position, we would never know. Oh, the Pio theorists are going wild. It's an altar. It looks a bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Korean Village last year. Yeah, when we first got here, I was definitely immediately like, oh, this is definitely very evocative of that room. Guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. Are we even sure Mia's her sister? Well, Mia went to school, is the thing. We're not sure what Maya's level of education is, really. There are straw zabuton cushions arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. I think Otis is Nomura in the SBS is like, I intended the Pio books to be a little bit more, but it didn't, I didn't really have room for it in the story, so just, think of it as something you don't need to know. Oh, but we still haven't met Pio Guitarist yet. A laughably large. A laughably, huh? Would it bring you joy, perhaps? There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under the hood. Oh my god, he could... Jimmy John could see the, He could see the lies of the verse. Jimmy John could see the pent up or like the hidden truths of the universe. Hockey nuts. Every psych lock in the world. It's like hitting a. It's like hitting the pulse in Danganronpa, right? Or like the the and then it shows you all the things you can interact with. What if Jimmy John unlocked the verse for travel and disappeared into another place? And nobody knows where he went. Jim E. Johns. And he used that power to feed, for he saw the hunger of man. He saw nothing but starvation in their hearts. The truth of the world was that there was more to know. And every verse he visited, he left a connection back to his home world, so that one day, those who walk between may travel the road. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chance to really enjoy picture. He didn't say that. I really love my picture books. I just have never looked at the author in Illustrator before. Old Bag was around back then? Oh my god. It's alright. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. Yeah, okay. I simply wish to guide all of those to their destined profession. A giant sub sandwich. Well, to him it was a normal sized sandwich. But then he made smaller ones for the normal sized people, which he referred to as sub sandwiches, because they were smaller for him. And all that remains now is just the idea of a sub sandwich. They don't understand that they were once bigger. Lost to time. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. Oh. Since you seem to like my books so much, here, why don't you take an early copy of my newest one? And it's fucking P.O. in the furnace. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, P.O. and the Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked me if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too, Nick. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me. Aw. P.O.'s furnace fun! This is so cute to have. Recently, I have accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. Lot of heart? Apprentice? He calls himself Laurice. Laurice Dunim. Is it supposed to be like pseudo? Is there gonna be like a pseudonym? Are we gonna meet Elise's sister, Sue? Really likes reading little books, so that makes me happy. Did you like reading a book? I love reading a little book. Laurice. Aged? What? I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Laurice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you. So why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here, to do some spiritual training? No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather the materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow! I can't wait to read it! She is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. Perhaps one about taming wild animals? So, is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I appear to them as however they see. I don't want to disappoint them. Aw. What can I say? She's really a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. Okay, so she's not necessarily a sage. She's just dressed like one. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I can see that. I want a staff like that. Raw! Let's get her a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. And now you'll find me one. Oh. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I need to go get murdered, probably. Do we think the purple would look... I mean, obviously Maya's very purple. So do we think that would look nice with her outfit? Or do we think we should get like find a different color stone for her to be more like pop a little bit more? Yeah, Maya will swing that staff around like just knock over everything. There will be like puncture holes in the walls of this room by the end of this trip if we give her this staff. Yeah, I was gonna say like a green. Maybe we get her like a nice, you know, jade kind of stone. Would look nice with her profile, with her outfit. I have to go help with the dinner preparations and maybe be murdered. It's all here and P.O. author dies. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Oh, she looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. You're destined for other things, my child. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please, take this. I think it will be of help to you. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? I think Josh's cabin might be somewhere on this map. It's not 100% sure. Writing the future she foresees in the form of books about stupid little birds. The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Hazakura Temple map. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Bye-sies. Too small of a map, yeah. And sis, that bridge? Oh, yes. Now that we do have a map, yes, I do recognize the rest of the landscape. Because I recognize the plateau dividing wall. I think I named that maybe. I don't remember. It could have all easily taken place on this same mountain years before later concurrent. Yes, exactly, Zebra. If they make mention of like a mine shaft anywhere in this chapter, it threw me off because we have like zoomed out a little to get the rest of the picture in. I guess they fixed the bridge then. Bye, Pearly. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Oh. Come on, Nick, let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. And if we fight, we'll stay warm. Oh, good idea. No! Come now, let them fight, my child. Here, I have a book about it. Pearly carrying around a stack of like 6 books. Oh boy, can't wait to read all of these. She opens, like the merchant in RE4, or like that one kid on Recess, like she like opens up like her coat, or like her robe, and she just has like a whole bunch of like books on the inside. Here. He's introducing a bunch of teenagers ranging from mid to low reception. Yeah, her cloak is lined with bookwares. The coat of many POs. February 7th. Hazakura Temple, main gate. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is. Is it the girl from is it the girl from the trials? Or is it the girl from my trials? But I'm scared of what I'll find. Blech? What to spend another chapter on Josh's backstory? Just want to get back to Edgeworth. Fucking Ace Attorney going on break after the Jimmy Johns chapters, and then it comes back and it's like, ugh, fucking Mike, really? We're doing Mike content? It's wasting screen time on these guys. They only know her as Tessa. That might be true. February 7th, Inner Temple Gate. Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Oh man, I stepped on one and it fell out from under me, Nick. The number of times we could have died crossing that bridge. Not to mention the last part only had like 1 board left on it. We literally had to jump it. This bridge like fucking like like a fucking Crash Bandicoot High Road ass. And there was that boar running across it. He was running back and forth, but once we jumped over him, he didn't come back. That was awful nice of the boar to not turn back, even though we were still in his path. One board left. There were like some ice boards. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Like that invisible gem at the end of the bridge. Wonder what that's all about. Guess we'll have to come back and maybe once I get my staff, I'll come back and we can see what that is. Having to do the high road as part of her training. Yeah, the special course is just the high road. And get all the boxes! If we'd fallen, we'd have hit the hard rocks underneath. We wouldn't have fallen off the side, though, I don't think. Or we wouldn't have if we fell off the side, though. Can you even fall off the side? You probably could, but maybe not. Can you not pick on me for a second, please? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised, too. Ah, slide evolution! Yikes! That temple is in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse at any time. Sticking her body through those. Can I even like get through these? Like kinda. she is yeah, definitely like up to like her waist, like through the ropes, like leaning off, rocking the bridge back and forth, trying to. I'm like kind of getting through it, Nick. You could maybe. Do you think you could push a girl my size through here? I mean, maybe shorter. Maybe if she were like, well, I guess she might be the same age as me. It's hard, if a girl was the same age as me, maybe. If we're saying a girl was 19, do you think you could push her through? Well, surely if she was like 14, maybe, but that would be weird. So let's stick with 19 as our. Let's throw what we know here, Nick. Stopping just short. If I was an immortal, do you think you could, Nick? Setting her up for her next murder accusation. Maya, that is a bizarre hypothetical. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're gonna train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Slide evolution! Bridge. I don't care how much you pay me. I don't want to cross that bridge again. No worries, Nick. No one's offering you any money. That's because no reasonable person would call that pile of popsicle sticks a bridge. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string. Hey, if we want to get back, we've got no choice but to cross it again, you know. Maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. Yep, I think I'll just live here now. Wow, you really are scared, aren't you? Looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. I wonder how many it actually needs. Let's cut this one. They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worrywart, Nick. Come on, I bet it only needs 3. Give me that knife. Hand me your pocket knife. The bridge were really gonna collapse. Pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. Yep, pretty sure. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. I'm gonna start cutting. Let me know if there's anything else funny around in the area. I'll just hold this end and oops! Quang! Hey, there's a giant robot buried in the snow. Dave Lunch starts cutting ropes off the bridge. I think it's a furnace, actually. A heater? Well, there's something buried in the snow, but I think it's an... Well, no wonder Pearl came with us. Oh, but you've got to admit, it looks a lot like a robot. It's all coming together, baby. Oh, yeah, she skipped the wrong trip. Uh-oh, Stinky. This is delivering to... Nothing has happened. It's been an hour of bits. I'm sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. It's looking pretty rusty. Oh, some probably wouldn't like it then. Hey, Nick, do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? So you're telling me in the land where in the land where Jimmy John originated, or at least where he left his Magatama, there's a giant robo-incinerator that might be able to walk. Hey, this bridge is supported by a big knot. Let's cut it off. Toasted sandwiches in it. Told you, it's not a robot. It's not especially big either. Bah, you have no imagination. Thought it'd be real neat if you had to beat it to advance. Aw. A fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace? Who'd ever pay to see that? Me. Oh, wow! Look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me, eh? Maya? What? Come on. But there's so many, they wouldn't notice if I took just one. Just like they wouldn't notice if I snapped just one of the suspension cords, right? Come on, Nick, knife me up. I know you keep one. I really don't. Are you kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you going to do with one of those anyway? Sell it, maybe? Put it in the office, of course. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. Marvel vs. Capcom MP4. 3 MP4. There's an engraving in the incinerator that says, like, burn it. That incinerator was his friend, and the ropes that hold up the bridge are infused with his hockey. It's all there in the text. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? What wooden statue? If they only ever showed us the lobby of Wright and Cola law offices. If we ever got to see more than the 2 rooms. Slide Evolution! I need to figure out what episode of Digimon Frontier would be the first to have Slide Evolution, so that when Will eventually watches it, I can watch it with him. Hey, a half-open gate! That's practically a welcome mat. If the door is open, you can come a-lootin'. That's the song. If your door's half open, that's a welcome. Come on in and take half my stuff. Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry. Well, that's confusing, Nick. Talk about mixed messaging. I think the gate has priority here. There's an order of operations to it, Nick. Nick. Rules are made to be broken, you know. You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Yep. She's right. Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. You're such an old bag sometimes. What did you just say? You know, because you're old and you're carrying that sandwich bag right now. Oh. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Uh, now you got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? And his Wendy old bag heart pulsed in that moment. Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it, but if I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? So true. Must be tough for the mailman when he's delivering here. Guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Neither of them can read Japanese, I guess. So that's the Inner Temple up ahead, huh? Looks kind of run down. Well, wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep. Then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Wha-sha-sha. Hoo-ha-hoo. Red hot chili? Sounds like your stomach wants to show off its digestive powers instead. How long ago? It's been like a couple of hours since I had lunch. You build up a tolerance to the 50, Nick. Wonder that roast is ready yet. Did your stomach just say red hot chili? Yeah, it does that sometimes. Can we go inside the temple? Oh. Ah, the entrance to the mine shaft. Maybe it is until dawn. Maybe we'll come across Matt's corpse in here. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. Room would have a typewriter in it before the next level. Yeah, this is absolutely a Resident Evil safe room. It's a typewriter, a storage box, a couple of herbs. The door that locks you into the great beyond. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought... Burley's just a little kid. Come on, she couldn't handle this kind of intense training. Whoosh-shoo. So says the girl, who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep. Definitely getting the feeling it's back there. I think I think that there could be a portal to the next dimension behind that door. I think I think the cause of the anomaly could be behind that door. I think the source could be behind that door. But even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. This door feels like the end of the world. Yeah, this is the Kingdom Hearts final rest door. Um. Ah! Excuse me, but who are you? The furthest linear point. That's crazy, Snack. door that all lines lead to. This door is like the horizon point when you're like drawing, right? Like it's like the focal point, like everything comes to this door or whatever's behind it. Excuse me, but who are you? Uh, you're... Hi there! We're just looking around since we're gonna be staying here tonight. Truman show door. Shu Hamaguchi found the end of the world, yeah. I'm a sucker for this lick for it's quite the look. It's giving it's giving Rhea of Throwaland, Dark Souls. Who is my Dark Souls waifu? Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. Wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. And then the light flickers and it drops like 10 degrees further. Fey. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. Kind of bit spacey, I guess. If you like that about a girl. And I do, Nick. I'm sorry, Maya, did you say something? Never mind. Guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Yep. Nick? Yoo-hoo! Earth to Nick! Mystic Maya to Phoenix Wright. Come in. That girl. It can't be, but... Eh? The front-facing Iris. I'll have to see your portrait again. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look-see here. Nope, nope, nope. Just throwing shit on the floor. Nope, nope. Ooh, that looks expensive. Ah, here we go. A knife. Maya, no! Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug. There are a bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I need to remember to keep my peepers fucking popped. For any kind of like red jewel or like stone, right? The nun at Hazakura Temple. She reminds me so much of she. Her is close enough. Also 25. What the fuck? Yeah, like Luke Atmay's ring. Point. A point came echoing beyond the gate. I think there's a good chance that if you opened this gate and walked down this hallway, you would end up at the detention center. I bet if I went to my menu and hit move, there would be a one-way ticket right to that fucking detention center from here. Oh. A bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. Wonder why they're even here in the first place. Because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. Wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. What if that was the twist? The twist being that that there's just a portal to the detention center up here in the mountains. And all these, yeah, you guys have been like, oh my god, I can't believe he fucking got onto the twist instantly. Oh, hey pal, thought you were on a trip up to the mountains. Hey pal, you take the shortcut too? It's like a game of Clue. When you're all the way up in one corner and you can take the little fucking secret shortcut all the way down to the other side. You knew? Oh yeah, we all know. We're gonna examine the gate last. A hanging scroll. Just looked at it. Ah! Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that? This scroll. It's my mother. Oh! I accidentally skipped over the right into the plot. What? It's Missy Faye, the master of the Kurain School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. Damn. Maybe the reveal is that the town seems linear, but it's more like a Mobius strip. Oh my god. Me? I'm Mobius. Flat, round, straight earth. Flat, round, straight earth, pal. Just like in Pio Columbus. Meanwhile, back at the kitchen. Young Pearl, have you ever read Pio Columbus? Allow me to tell you the secrets of this world. Sis Oda Nomura, Ace Attorney, will be on break. So that's what the mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. 19. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. I can't even recognize her face. I guess, yeah, 15 years ago, right? She would have only been like 4. Golly. It's one of the forbidden Pio texts, but if you wish, I will share it. Maya. Hanging scroll. Shows Misty Faye, master of the Kurain technique. Misty Mountain Hop. It's a hanging wall scroll showing Maya's mother, Misty Faye. It's not that old. That crest at the top is the official mark of the master. I wonder if this temple has some sort of connection to the Faye family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Kurain school. I'll have to ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance. About Maya and the Faye family in general. Somebody has to. Alright, the door to fucking everywhere and nowhere. She hardly even remembers! The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Yeah, you and me both. I don't think we're ever gonna know. I think it's gonna be left open to interpretation. I think the final chapter of Ace Attorney might have Phoenix Wright going beyond the door, and that's how it ends. Phooey, it's locked. I think the door only opens for the chosen one. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? No, I mean I literally can't open it. Yeah, that's how he gets to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. In 1492, Pio walked the avenue. Aw. Yeah, 1492, Pio walked the avenue, pal. You know, it was a giant sandwich. You know, this town was built around a sandwich, right, pal? Gumshoe, what the fuck are you talking about? You have another stroke? Zvari! I know what it is. IRIS. Yep, you haven't paid your taxes yet, Nick. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. KISSTNG. My, it's kissing. No, I'm pretty sure it's kissing. Yep, kissing in the tree. KISSTNG. Why did she think it was Dusty? Kissing. Point. Look, it's so echoey. Point, 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 point. Oh, what do you know? Only one way out. For now! Maggie and Gumshoe sitting at the pre. Alright, good. Maybe Iris repaired the suspension bridge. Skipping into the boundary between worlds. February 7th. Oh, fuck. What? No, come on. Well, she just changed it on the face, on the rock. You can't change... The text isn't real. That's just for us. Phew, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Look, Nick says it right there. Yeah, she only changed it on the rock. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling all right? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been real quiet. When did Phoenix Wright see the tape, I wonder? Are we gonna, like, get to that? Did that... Surely that didn't, like, happen already. Because it seemed like he was in the hospital or something. Huh? Sorry. Hey, you, wait up. God, who could this be? I think he's yelling at us? Oh, maybe this is Loris? Loris? It must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Fuck off! Larry Butts is Loris! He's gonna take over the PO legacy? He's gonna take over the PO prophecy? Like Maurice, Larice. Also dated a girl who looked like her. Right. I mean, yeah, for sure. He knew Dahlia personally, for sure. But I'm just trying to also figure out like when he would have seen like all that extra content about her or not. Kind of don't think he needed to be in case 3. We could not have Larry here. I guess that's true. I'm more incensed that he is going to receive the gift of prophecy and continue the P.O. legacy. Ah. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry, gotta run. Bleh, see ya. Hey, wait a minute. Uh-oh, nice to meet you. I'm Laurice Denoom. Flyer, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts. I also kind of like this shirt. Shut up! I'm Laurice! And I'm just here to do a sketch at Dusty Bridge. Oh, what's... Oh, the rock says Dusty now. Alright, Dusty Bridge! He's writing his draft of P.O. Playboy as we speak. Oh my god, he's gonna have so much power over the universe! Larry, yeah, no, come on, man! With new deuteragonist sex duck. Yeah! It's P.O.'s sidekick, Sex Duck. It's a duck with just massive breasts. The kids are gonna love Sex Duck. So, it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Larry fucking Butts. Laurice Denoom, better known as Larry Butts, currently in training as Elise Denoom's pupil. Oh my god. Nothing changed, right? You can't even, the Dusty Bridge edit is like you can't even tell. Kind of, it's so, it's so in background. I think she loves him for some reason. He's finally landed the motherly baddie he's always needed in his life. What are you doing with the last name Dunim? Dunim, right? Dunim? Oh, well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate, dude. Every bullshit idea, at least just... Clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? Oh yeah, the Master Mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like the guy known as Larry Butts. Master Mask Raw. He's come up in every case. That's when I came across it. Ron Delight shown also. We saw Desi Delight earlier. Yep, the Book of Destiny. P.O. goes on unemployment. P.O. fucks around for 15 years or so. The Book of Destiny? Do you mean both Delights accounted for? The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Denoom. P.O.'s Magic Bottle. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of P.O. and the Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. Goodnight Moon gave this man new purpose. Yeah, basically, right? He read Harold in the Purple Crayon and went, "This shit's so peak, dude." And to be fair, true. Opening up Where the Wild Things Are and going, "Oh my god, that's where I want to be." He's like a bluey adult. Oh god. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Oh, yeah. Oh, Wanda. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. P.O. was under her arm, for the record. Also, this is the lady in the case photo. What is that magical castle back there? But I must be off to bed. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Zebra. I'll catch you in the VOD, bud. Yeah, she's black maged to hell and back. And I'm also heading to bed. Hey, good night, Will. Thanks for hanging out, friend. I'll catch you in the VOD. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. Where did you take this photo? Where is this castle from? She does look cozy. She is she. Oh, you want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. Photo of Elise, taken by her only pupil, Clarice Dunim. What a strange photo to have. Seriously, is that like Franny's castle? Like, who lives there? She is giving. T. Yeah, there's a weird T on that copy of the photo for some reason. T for hell yeah, I'd tap that. Nick, what does that mean? Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth. You must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Women are not to be trusted, bro. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. And my heart, pure evil. Lawrence. Is it Lawrence? No, it's Larice. Lawrence. Lawrence Butts. And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Is it L at the end? Of where? It's Larice. Oh, Lawrence. Oh, I see. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You know, this is some Maya shit you're pulling on me. It clearly says Larisel. Nick. Oh, Lorincel. I see now. Yeah, basically, huh? This woman might throw herself at this man and be like, oh, I don't know. Am I gonna have to add an L onto this profile at the end? Now that you mention it, I wonder. Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else began. Oh, Larry. Sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunim. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's The other girl. Oh. Yeah, alright. You have my blessing, bro. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Hey, I know I may not look like it, but I'm an artist. I refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a radiant or beautiful motif. Picky, picky. Knock yourself out, dude. Go fucking wild. I can fix her, bro. Wow, you're even cuter than the last time I saw you. Oh, really? Yeah, you look like a totally different person. Don't you think so, Nick? Maybe it's because we're always together, but she looks pretty much the same to me. Hey, I remember her. That's Maya's big sister. She really shook up the world a few years ago. Wow, you really do remember. Yeah, who could forget? A couple of gorgeous sisters. Hubba hubba. You hear that, Nick? Gorgeous. This is all the same stuff. Yeah, that's right. When I defended Larry, Mia was still alive. Just doing her fucking 2001 ass poses. But I'm an artist. I refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a power. I haven't seen her in a while, so I bet she's gotten a lot bigger. Both delights accounted for! It might be the greatest case of all time. Hello, it's me, Ron Delight. Oh, maybe so, but kids these days grow up so fast. She's gotta be what, like 19 by now? She hasn't changed a bit as far as I can tell. Yeah, just throw a 1 up there, bro. Delight comeback. Ah, come on, Nick, come on, throw a 1 up there for me. You just don't know, because you don't pay enough attention, that's all. Sometimes I really worry what goes on inside this man's head. Don't like that, yeah, no. She seems really motherly, doesn't she? What do you mean, seems motherly? She is my mother. What? She's your what? I'm gonna have to take a pass on answering that one. Larry? Bikini butts? Wait a second. Why is he getting off so easy this time? Larry? I know Bikini's not a real name. She chose that name. At least it's really something. She's like a mother to me. Yeah, you can tell from the kind that's reflected in her eyes. When I first looked into her eyes, I just couldn't help it. I started blabbing about all the bad things I had done in my life. She patted me on the head and said, I know. And handed me this brush. She just laughed that gentle laugh of hers and listened. Are you sure she wasn't just laughing at you? Oh yeah, her, my little Iris. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a second. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. Oh, Nick. Unfortunately, dreams are real. Shoot. The lasting consequences of fucking turnabout goodbye or whatever. Dreams are real. Alright, Larry, wish you luck, bud. Shall never change. Everyone! Wait, I didn't get to show him a picture of himself. Oh, Hey, Pearly! Dinner preparations are complete, salute, does a little squire. Please come quickly to the main hall. All right. Can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Irish. Maya, you better cross the bridge with her. Oh boy, I want to run on top of the rope. Okay, I'll run on the other side. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. I think Pearly goes to look for Iris and like she's not there, but when she gets to that little room, I think the door is open. She just goes, huh, that's strange, no one's here. End of chapter. February 7th, 7:46 p.m. Hazakura Temple, Main Hall. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's all right to eat that much before your training? No, come on, Nick. That was barely even a 25. Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. What if she comes back buff? I'm still worried about you. Oh, well, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Oh! You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Sweetheart, just know that everything happens for a reason. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. Comparing all food quantity against how many nuggets it's equivalent to. Yeah. I understand, Sister Bikini. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, you've given me so many books to read, so maybe that? If you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. I have many things to show you. My time isn't long. Really? I'd love to. I think little Pearly kicking her peats, laying upside down in bed, reading unreleased PO content. Wow, PO in the Old West, written 7 years ago. Wow. But I'm not very good at reading. No, she's just stupid small. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Oh, this is wonderful. Will Pearly absorb all the sacred knowledge of the world? I'd love to. Yay. Pearly is absolutely smitten with Miss Dunim. So, Larry, what are you gonna go do? Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I hear you there, bud. Miss Elise, so, for example, how do you read this? It says, gravely. Well, that's kind of a tough word. God, did she stumble upon a murder note? Oh, okay. And what about this word? It says, kill you now. It says, oh, this word, anti-disestablishmentarianism. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Oh, okay. Whatever that big ass fucking stupid word is. That's another tough one. It says roast. Oh, but I already know. And would you like me to tell you how to read this one? No, I already know this one. Incinerator. Oh my. Gravely and roast? P.O.'s furnace fun? Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. I want to carefully dangle Pearl off the fucking bridge and then snap one of the suspension wires such that it falls and cleaves her in twain as it falls down. P.O. Cook's a human or something, yeah. P.O. cooks for 40 humans. I want her stupid little face to get lashed by a suspension wire falling at a mass speed. P.O. learns how to serve, man. P.O. learns to... P.O. prepares for the upcoming age. P.O. prepares for the long winter. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. Hopefully no murders happen tonight. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Asakura Temple, main hall. I'm gonna spike Pearl down onto the rocks below the bridge and have her big bouncy ball-ass head bounce her all the way back up. Yeah, exactly, Snack. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright? Yeah! Oh, she. Oh, Miss Dunim. Are you going to use the bathroom too? No. But have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. Thought you said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Somebody should be this child's mother, she says under her breath as she walks away. What was that? Nothing. Miss Elise Dunim, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is she. Oh, Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? You like the portrait? I'll have to wait till it happens again to like really look at it. Not sure how Pearl has survived up till now, TBH. That one is pretty. Can't let this chance pass me by. Should try to talk with her and maybe get some answers. Oh, wait, she evaporated. Oh! She took the robe off! Put the robe back on, it's cuter! Fuck. I think her taking the robe off and then, like, the melody, you know, like when Dagger, like, lifts up her hood and she's like, kidnap me. Please kidnap me, would you? I like Final Fantasy IX. Your sister Iris, right? Oh, When did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini. I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. Oh, I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department? The IULD? Legal? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. It's just down the road. You can't miss it. I can use a computer and a cell phone too. Huh. Nice, It's not exactly something worth bragging about. Nick, you can't use a computer. I don't see any Cyclops. And if there were to be Cyclops, maybe the purple Magatama is like the counterpart, right? Maybe it like cancels out the green Magatama like power. It's like the other half of the full Magatama, the pink and the green and the pink or purple. It's an interface right now that's raw. Master Pio taught me everything I needed to know. So I guess that means she's not lying. Please don't stare at me like that. Sorry. Projects like a hard, obscuring barrier that's raw. What kind of place is this anyway? Credits for training to increase your spiritual power, or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. Who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Ah! This is the one you like, Snack? But like, with the hood up, also. She's gotta go ring that bell. Gotta ring that 10 o'clock bell. Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. Yeah, because it's just, oh, yeah. I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, huh? Mr. Wright? Yeah? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. Oh. Don't you want to put it back on and continue to look cute in it? But this is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Oh my god. And now that she's taken it off, the evil spirit is about to come back. If there is genuinely an evil spirit that haunts this girl, you'll never hear from me again. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. It was sealing her. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. Iris's hood, a magical hood said to offer protection from evil spirits. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. We will never meet again, Phoenix Wright. Wait a minute, Sister Iris! Oh, yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. I thought that when she said it, I was like, did we say our name to her? I did think that, but I didn't voice it. That's Sister Iris. Please tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Oh. Oh. Front face. Ah! What if like 7 appear? Jesus Christ. Chain! Create! Swing, 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 swing. Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. So long. Cycloggeray. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Ah! Ah! What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. Theme, raw, raw, raw. Ah! February 7th, 11:06 p.m. Hazakura Temple Courtyard. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there, on the ground. No. Mr. Nim! Squish. I just stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that! Oh. What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out, what do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about that, hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless! You didn't bring your cell phone, Nick? I know it's like 2004 or something, maybe, but like, come on. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, 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 hurry. Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will. Iris will. Iris will what? Iris will what? Get away? Kill again? February 7th, 11:18 p.m. Dusky Bridge. It's further than I thought. What is that, some kind of cabin? Bridge just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Oh, Jesus Christ! Dusky Bridge, it's burning down! What happened here? Jesus Christ! I mean, there's a 95% chance this was Maya, but like, oh my god! Oh, what are you doing here? Ah! Oh, what is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Larice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the Inner Temple. Raw, he's gonna brave the burning bridge. Oh, don't be stupid. The bridge's nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. What if Larry runs off and goes, "Hey guys, I found her!" I do give Larry a very Yamcha-esque voice. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But... Please, call the police! Maya has killed and I have to stop her from killing again. Please! I've gotta go. Get out of my way, Larry! You can't tell, but I do have the T active. It's too dangerous, Nick! Wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Crack. Ah! Nick! Oh my god! Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. He fell 19 feet? Cold take, it was Larice's fault. The bridge monster got him. He was too overconfident. What was he thinking, really, you know? I guess this is how we end up in the hospital. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, we're gonna end up in Alan Wake. A final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. To be continued. Whose scream? Whose scream? Man, I wish all the chapters had cases like this. I wish the whole game was like this. Oh, bridge to the turnabout. Date, unknown. Time, unknown. Location, unknown. Oh, could that be at this time of night? Gotcha. Ah! Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! He's got his phone number? This is who he called? Huh? Larry, do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Larice. Larice Dunim. This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! Their childhood... somethings or other. That's raw, though. That he wouldn't just call the police, he calls his estranged prosecutor friend. It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Bit of a cold take. I don't think he was capable of crossing the bridge. He really should have gone back for help. He called the strongest of today. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you gotta come back. You're the only one that can help. Raw. Miles, we need you. My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help. Ugh. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. Why did you call me? I know about those new Law Kings or whatever. You've become one, right? I am an emperor. Yes, Larry. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry. I took the shortcut. What do you mean you're at the detention center? know the names of the emperors? No shot. Get Jick. It's been 1 year since I left that. He's not even in the country! He's not even in the country! Alright, then I guess he did call the actual police, but like... Now he's calling his buddy Edgeworth to come home. It's been 1 year since I left that town. Thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Yeah, makes sense. I thought this was the first person he called. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Oh, you're late, Edgy! What took you so long? The playable Edgeworth? Ah! We just have all the same evidence? Received from Wright. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? Received from Wright. Something about reading people's hearts? What utter nonsense. The Edgeworth, who can see people's hearts when they're too big or too small? Side Edgeworth. If the rest of the case is from Edgeworth's perspective, I might have to take back anything I've ever said ever. Shows Misty Fey, master of the Karain technique. Received before the lights out bell the night of the crime. Protects from evil spirits. Occult magazine. Taken by our only pupil, Larice Dunim. My friend since grade school. Oh, so we're 26 years old. Good to get an age, because I never remember. Fell from Dusky Bridge and is currently hospitalized. Homicide detective at the local pre. In charge of the initial investigation. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends, though. Ain't that the truth? Phoenix gave him the Solve the Case starter pack the other night when you were like, if this is the only way they incorporate Edgeworth in this game, I would be fine with that. I mentioned Snack. This is going to be hilarious in hindsight. I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly. I chartered a private sleigh to come as quickly as I could. Wow, well, you should have chartered a faster one. We're back to just butts, by the way. That keeps him in his mind palace, yeah. Dick Gumshoe. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is Maya, and Iris is Bikini. Whoa, wait, hold on. Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author. Miss Elise Dunim was the P.O. book author. I haven't read one of those books in, why, going on 15 years. I guess he doesn't know about Larice Dunim. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Are we gonna do the first 2 days of Court as Edgeworth, maybe? And then go back to Phoenix for the last day? Yeah, that's right, you got it! But they arrested her! My sweet little Iris! And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. I'm quite fond of that little bird as well, though I'd never let anyone know that. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. I think back in the day, a mysterious figure Perhaps it was Elise Dunim. It's unclear, but I think it's fairly implied to be Elise Dunim. Handed a young Edgeworth 2 books. PO attorney and PO prosecutor. And he was only going to take one, but then he took both. And she said, quite interesting. Yeah, 2 days after falling off a cliff into a frozen river. Could you imagine Phoenix, if they just killed him, that would be insane. Yeah, he was torn between the two. She could tell that, like, within this child lies dual destinies. Reconnect. Miles Edgeworth. Dual Destinies is the Apollo Justice game, though, right? Show me what your fate holds yourself. Yeah, that's 35. I can sense the spirit of justice within you. What are you talking about? The things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. Said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other. Couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he? This is raw. If we're gonna Edgeworth defense, we're not gonna Edgeworth returns to the side of the defending by having him defend fucking Iris, Dahlia, Melissa, right? Like, because that's crazy. The drama, the moral dilemma of it all. I'm begging you, Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. There's only one defense attorney in this town, after all. You're the only one that can represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend? What were you expecting? What do you think I called you anyway? Bleh. I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Oh, Lair. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. This town never changes, does it? Yes, I've heard. I think Gumshoe sends him letters every week updating him. I believe I read that in one of those letters. This was his plan A. Well, who else is he gonna get? There's no other defense attorney in this town. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? How could this town's? Any instance of country, it's just town. Anyone can be a lawyer. Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Yeah, as long as you have a badge, you can be a lawyer. As long as you have something that resembles a badge, you can be a lawyer. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Plan B was Larry taking Nick's badge and defending her himself. Yeah, absolutely, that was Plan B. It was almost Plan A, I think. But then he was like, no, you're a changed man, Laurice. Mr. Laurice said that he might even die. Edgeworth, who was uncomfortable around any human emotion, just... Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? The OP for this arc shows Edgeworth pulling a book off his bookshelf in his stupid-ass Edgeworth office, and the cover was, like, shadowed out, but after the step you can see that it was taking out P.O. Attorney. That's raw snack. Larry couldn't find Nick's room at the hospital. I think when they show the OP, I think the manga readers were like, fucking, why would they show Edgeworth? That, like, totally spoils the whole fucking... the arc, you know? But, like, ugh, whatever. I guess, you know. Larry couldn't find Nick's room at the hospital. Yeah, he was in someone else's room. He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. Thank goodness. They probably show Edgeworth every OP though, or at least most. That's probably true, Kingo. He probably does. You know what? I agree with that. Is definitely like always shown off in the distance, you know. Just for a second, he appears, you know, with I don't know some of the other like legacy characters, even if they're not around. But he's caught some kind of nasty cold. Boxes and bags, they call it. B&B disease. A cold? He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. Well, if he's hot, how could he be cold? No, for the love of God. I need to find myself a funny little Dua. Must be imagining things. This woman. I feel like I've met her before. Sprague piano. Going to a crime scene is akin to entering a jungle teeming with dangerous beasts. Before he goes there, a hunter needs to make sure he has plenty of ammunition. Yeah, new song. And in my case, that ammunition is called information. We're Miles Edgeworth, investigating. Wonder if that'll ever catch on. And if it does, surely not twice. The camera is glaring at me. If something glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor, is what I was taught. From Von Karma. If something glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor. Is something bothering you? Oh, excuse me. I think the ghost of Von Karma, like, appears and, like, taunts him. Think they'd ever do a game about this? Surely not. guard is glaring at me. Everyone's always glaring at him, he thinks. Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, excuse me. The defendant, a nun from Hazakura Temple. I know I've seen her somewhere before. It's definitely, I mean, we're only 3 hours in. This feels like a pretty decent place to stop. Should we keep going? You know, how long? Should we push to, like, do the investigation and maybe, like, get to trial? Or should we maybe, like, call it here and then, you know, do all of investigating next time and then all of the trial kind of, like, really? I know that's gonna really kind of split it up. But I don't necessarily mind doing, like, 6, 3-hour streams instead of, like, 4 or 5, 5-hour streams. About how his soul is too stained to be anything but a prosecutor. Yeah, and that's raw snack. I mean, like, we got it to be continued, so, like, that was clearly, like, okay, that section's done. I would imagine we probably will get a fairly lengthy investigating segment. I guess it just depends on how long that is and how long the first day of trial is. I mean, because if I start investigating, there's not going to be another place to be like, all right, this feels a good place to stop if I don't, want to go through the whole thing, right? Yeah. We got to make our way around the town as Edgeworth. What if Edgeworth has the ability to move to, like, places differently than Nick does? I thought that they were gonna have Maya be the suspect, and maybe she still could be. We don't know where she is, but I was wondering if they were gonna have Maya be the defendant, just to wrap a bow on that kinda. It's such wishful thinking. No matter how strong you get, you are still bound by the rules of the town. The detention center is at one end of the line, and that fucking gate is at the other end of the line. I think we're gonna call it here. Investigation's gonna be on the mountain anyway, right? That's true. So we really will go from the detention center to the mountain. Shortcut or not. I think we're gonna call it here. Not every stream needs to end at 3 a.m. I know we're just barely tickling a 3-hour stream here. And, 15 minutes of it was bullshit at the start, but this is a good place to stop. I don't necessarily want to push further. Not every stream needs to be a death stream. Oh, and yeah, there'll be so many bits. What if Edgeworth is like, I need a quick way to get around, and he calls up Francisca, I need your services. Remember that she has the Flanium whip and she can, like, whip portals. She can create dimensional travel. Saved, right? Edgeworth's Lament. Yeah, she can ratchet rift apart. Whew! Wow. Man, what a great first start to the chapter. I mean, obviously, incredibly um, reminiscent to um, 2-2, second case from the second game. You know, like very obvious parallels here. You know, with the kind of channeling schools and things like that, but like no kind of like obvious clear setup for like the murder, kind of like a lot of the other ones do. Like we don't like in these two cases, nothing has happened yet. Like we are going to be at the events, right? And I guess like 2-4 was like that too, right? But I always like when these games do that. Except it doesn't have any dance. This is true. I like, especially with the characters we have done. It's fun to just like be with the characters and and do a Danganronpa like pre murder bit, like see a new area, talk with some people, look around, foreshadow murder mechanics and things like that. Like I like, I like that about Danganronpa, and I like when this game does that, or these games. But I do also like, the way the other cases are handled, where you kind of, oh, there's been a murder, and then you come in to kind of investigate is fun too. But I definitely like this better. It's why I liked, it's why I kind of came away from case 2 of this game so positive, just because the first half of it is, is not anything what you think it's going to be. They really bury the lead on the like, oh no, don't worry, it is still a murder investigation. You just don't know that yet. And I really like that, and that was a kind of a cool, different way to like both do the, okay, you're presented with like a crime, and now you're coming in to kind of investigate it. Even though technically that case does have the like, oh, there's no trouble here, la 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 la, we didn't know what would happen that night kind of bit, right? But like, but then it also then gets to have the like, oh, now we've stepped into it kind of like murder. Now we're kind of in it. I don't know, like it kind of does it both ways a little bit. Wow. This rules. I don't know for how long we're gonna play as Edgeworth. It could be the entire case. I would be surprised if it is, but maybe I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. I don't know. I feel like we gotta go back to Nick at some point. He said, he'll be in the hospital for 2 days, right? So, like, presumably this trial will go to day 3, and, Nick will get out of the hospital, and Edgeworth will be like, this is, here, I just held on to it for you. Kind of raw moment. But man, I'm just so excited. I want to see how how he interacts with, like, Gumshoe. I want to see how he interacts with Godot. I'm excited to get into it, and what an interesting setup. I mean, it's just already something like, where was Pearl? Like, where was anyone? Who set the bridge on fire, and where and when? And we found everybody. I guess we don't necessarily know the whereabouts of Iris at the time, but like Bikini and like the idea of like the gorge and the bridge just creates this like 2 days would be today, and then the first day of trial. I guess that's true. But like the idea, did I take a picture of the map? Taking so many screenshots. If not, the burning one will do. I know I did, right? If you would ask me, I had taken this many screenshots. If you would like, how many screenshots do you think you took tonight? I'd be like, I don't know, like 6. Are you 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21? Right. So like the idea of the bridge is such a fun murder mechanic. Especially now that it's been burned, just because it just creates this inherent like fun to think about of, okay, on what side of the bridge was everybody? Like, when did people cross the bridge? You know, who was on what side when it happened, when it went down, like that kind of thing. So, like, as far as we know, everybody, Maya was the only one on the other side of the bridge, potentially. I don't know. So it just kind of creates this fun, like, timeline of, oh, well, if the bridge was on fire at this point, nobody could have crossed it then. Like, I don't know, kind of, how do you get from one side to the other, is that your alibi, like, kind of development? I think that's fun. That's a fun murder mystery mechanic. For all we know, Pearl could have been scooped up by Masamune at the time. I don't know. But hey, I'm excited. And I'll be back playing more of it next Tuesday, April 7th. And that's no April Fools. I'll be back next Tuesday, April 7th with more Ace Attorney. And I'll be back tomorrow night with more Tunic. I want to thank Comb for the 54 months resub and the 5 stream streak, and Rinslet with the 17 months resub. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you and each and every one of you. This was a blast. And I am more than happy to take this this last case very slow, bit by bit, as much as is reasonable, just to make it last, right? Like, I feel like I should do something to celebrate the end, some big creative project or something. I just don't know what that would be, or how to do anything like that, right? I don't know. I'll think on it. But that's it. That's all I got. Big love. Mwah. Bye-bye.